Think about it. If someday Ruffy comes up to you and asks you to join his crew, would you? Just keep in mind the dangers he's going to face. He could use a bigger crew though. Hello and welcome, my pirate leaves. So, here is a thought experiment. What if at every island Ruffy and his crew, the Straw Hat Pirates, have visited, a new companion would join? After all, a pirate crew is much bigger than what One Piece uses for Ruffy's crew. Most of the other crews you see are much bigger as well. So there is room for that. There are some islands we will skip though. Mainly those that, well, he had someone join already. Like, for example, Water 7 and Frankie. Because that already has Frankie. And also some just don't give you any character you could use. So yeah, well, that of course happens too. So, without further ado, let's dive into the first island. Konomi Island. Kinda. When it comes to Konomi Island, technically Nami joins here. As you could say, she didn't really join before the whole Arlong thing. But then again, she did appear and kinda join, so we could pick someone. Maybe Genzo or Nojiko, but like, I don't know. That is not really anything good to pick from here. So, let's get into the next. Spoilers, a disappointing choice. Yeah, Loketown. And I thought here would be someone. But no. The only characters that have any kind of significance that appear here are like Smoker, Tashigi, Buggy, Alvida. None of these would make any sense if they joined Ruffy and his crew. So, again, nobody. Nobody here. And also, let's include Reverse Mountain here, which is not really an island, and the old man surely cannot join because of Laboom. So, we're skipping Reverse Mountain as well. However, we have another island coming up. Yeah, Whiskey Peak, where Vivi joins. So, I wasn't sure if I should count Vivi here, because she is temporary. But thinking about it, we could also choose, instead of Vivi, absolutely nobody here. Yeah, so far this video is kind of disappointing. Going to Little Garden doesn't help because there are literally no characters that would make sense over there. But finally, we arrive at an island that has someone who I really wish would have joined the crew. Alabaster. And now you might be wondering, who could join the crew here? Because most of the people that appeared are either villains and wouldn't make sense, unlike Nico Robin, who you could argue is the join for this, but as she basically joins instead of Vivi, I'm just not counting her. Or the other ones just don't have any reason to join Ruffy because they would wanna stay in this country. However, there was someone who actually really wanted to join Ruffy. Not only someone, a lot of little guys. The Kung Fu Seals! Come on! They would have worked perfectly on the ship. You could have just shown them in the background all the time, doing stuff, having some fun shenanigans with Chopper. They could do stuff in filler arcs, and for the main stuff, they don't even have to travel with them. They would be the ones staying at the ship, looking at it to have it be safe. They would be the perfect guardians for the Flying Lamp. Or later on the Thousand Sunny. Like, 20 of them or something could fit on that ship, and it would have worked. While the others are out, the ship would not be alone. And like I said, a lot, and I mean a lot, of fun could be had with those characters. And they were pretty much willing to join even. Ruffy just said no because I have no idea. Whenever he sees something exotic like Frankie or Brooke, he's all for joining them. Even that one zombie tree he wanted to join. So come on, Oda. I know you like that idea. Can you imagine if Oda commented on this video? Oh, I would be so flattered. That would be so much. Wow. A guy can dream, right? Which is what One Piece is all about. Jaya ya Coco Jambo Jaya yeah. This island might be something you might want to disagree with, but I would say for this thought experiment, because we don't want to skip another island, of course, why not have, like, all three of the important characters join? Cricket, Shoujo, and Mazira. I think that would be great. They would be able to see the Sky Island themselves as well, which they would probably be very hyped about. And they are not needed later along the lines like Bellamy is, who, well, has a role to play in a different arc as well. So, yeah, they would make sense. I think they would like to join Ruffy. He never asked. They never asked, and I can see why they never joined, because honestly, they probably in the long term wouldn't make that great of an addition to the crew. But like I said, this is the thought experiment to just expand Ruffy's crew. And if they would have done that, yeah, it would still focus on the main crew, I guess, but yeah, like, you could have some fun with them, especially the submarine stuff later on with Frankie building stuff and everything would be interesting. They could also be like Frankie's little helpers or something. And then we come to Skypia, where I would say Konus. She would definitely not be a battle member, but that's fair, not everyone on the crew has to battle. She could just, like, together with Usopp, definitely, do something with the dials, like new technology, stuff that could improve the Straw Hats' lives. All that gist. I would say that would be a nice addition, honestly. Also, like, that crew would have such a vibrant amount of weirdly different people, like a skeleton, a cyborg, and, well, an angel, you could say? Would be cool. Okay, we are skipping Longland because that simply doesn't have any characters. As well as Enya's lobby, because I think of it as an extension of Water 7 and, well, who should join there even? So, Sabaody, here we come. And, you know, especially together with Sanji, Duval would be such a fun addition. They could banter all the time. Or, well, maybe go another route and have them be, like, extremely close friends suddenly. Also, he has some fighting power in him for smaller enemies. Yeah, Amazon Lily has a bit of a problem. Nothing would really work because Ruffy goes straight to Impeldown. And he could not need someone joining him at that. Maybe, though, one of Boa's snakes could join and become like a background character on the ship, protecting the ship together with the Kung Fu Seals. I mean, he would also have a connection to Boa that way, and Boa would definitely appreciate that. Wink, wink. Doesn't even need a wink, wink. She's very obvious. For Impeldown, with a mass outbreak of criminals there, I think there would be someone fun to join. Ballot. With his, or rather her new body, she can repent and get used to that body. And we could have some interesting discussions outside of the show about the whole thing, you know? And maybe he, or she, or they, or whatever they arrive at, could also get a devil fruit along the way to mix things up a bit. Because we haven't seen a new member of the pirates, the Strawhats specifically, get a dragon fruit power later on in the show, you know? Would be interesting. We are gonna skip everything from Marineford and the islands they visited while they were on their time skip straight to Fishman Island, because it wouldn't make any sense for anybody to join around that time. And for Fishman Island, I would say Papak could be a fun addition. He could join because he wants to see the different styles worn in the world, especially the new world. So he can, like, expand his clothing brand and advertise it and give us a fun time bantering with Chopper or something. I don't know, he would definitely be a comedic relief character. Punker's art is actually the inspiration for this video, because I had such a neat thought of what should have happened here that I would have loved so much. And that is Smiley joining the crew. Now you might asking, wait, that giant gooey axolotl? Not quite. It would go like this. Chopper, as the doctor on the ship, thinks like, that's an interesting poisonous thing. Maybe I can make some antidotes out of it. So he takes a part of it with him in a bottle. What he doesn't know, yeah, that part is still alive. It's not just the poison it oozed. And thus, there is a little cute axolotl joining the crew. For everyone to cuddle. Beware though, because it's kinda still poisonous, but yeah, they have a little slimy axolotl joining them. And that would be just adorable, and he could be cute friends with Chopper and everybody would love him. And also, you could say Dressrosa would have Leo joining the crew. He could invent cool things together with Lysop. And, well, he did want to join the crew after all. He would be a fun little addition. See what I did there? See? If you like jokes like these, you should like this video and subscribe, really. I am known for my dad jokes, and people love me for it. Why did I turn this erotic now? And last but not least, we have Zoe. Well, I would say Carrot. She joins temporarily anyway, and she would be a great addition to the crew as a mink. She could be big friends with Nami, and, well, some more females on the crew would also be good. So, yeah, and she can fight. She could have some cool fight scenes, honestly. We are skipping Whole Cake and the Reverie arcs because they just don't give us anything, really. And we also will skip Wano because, well, spoilers, I guess. So, if you haven't caught up to Wano, I'm not gonna spoil anything here. And with that, that's all islands covered. So, what do you think about my picks? Would you pick the same? Would you pick differently? Or do you think this whole idea just is stupid? Anyway, tell me in the comments below. Also, join my crew by clicking the like and subscribe button as well as that little bell to keep updated whenever I upload a video for you. And check out the links down in the description below to my Twitter, Instagram and Discord, where I post stuff, keep you updated, all the good things, as well as to my Twitch, where I live stream every Friday, Saturday and Sunday. I hope to see you over there as well, and until next time, bye-bye.